this button. See if it appropriately does a thing. It looks like it may have actually worked. I have solved that other issue. Have I? No. Oh, I don't know about that one. Okay. Boom. Save. Boom. Lock and load, baby. Lock and load. Diggler dude, what is happening? How the hell are you, man? So, where we last left off, I was doing a thing. And I did a thing. Here's what happened. I jumped on yesterday. I was like, oh, it'll take like 30 minutes. I'll just set up the train real quick so that I can just start building the machines next stream. "30 minutes," I said. An hour tops. All I gotta do, plug the train in, already had it planned. Bobbity boobity, plug the train in, set the reroute the things. Boom bam, done. Except after I did it, my trains collided. So then I was like, alright, let me figure that out. So then I ran it again and I saw where there were button heads. So I was like, okay, I understand now. I need to create a separate path so that when this one's full, it can go this way. Which led me down a rabbit hole on YouTube looking at tutorials for how path signals work. Which 3 hours later, I still don't understand. So I said, you know what? Fuck that. It's because, you know, all the tutorials, here's where I realized my mistake. All the tutorials utilize very clean train routes. You got an in and you got an out. I do not have that. I created bi-directional trains on the same track. And everything, so I Googled. I'm like, okay, super frustrating train signals. How do they work? I'm not the only one that has this problem. Articles everywhere about this problem. But I was like, all right, I understand that I didn't have forward thinking with my trains. So how do I address this? So all I ended up doing was creating a block signal that's like this huge block to prevent my trains from colliding with each other. Not the best scenario, but it works as far as I'm aware. Our trains are no longer colliding. What ended up was supposed to be 30 minutes to an hour setting up a train, ended up being about 4.5 hours of me banging my head against the wall trying to figure it out before I was finally like, you know what? Fuck this. Just use block signals. Because those I'm pretty sure I understand pretty well at this point. But also, I don't really feel like I understand them still. Anyway, my trains look like they're still moving. I don't see any orange flashing. I did rework this so that my sulfur is now coming this way. And I reversed all of my belts to then feed back into these and go under and feed that way instead of the opposite. Which means we have our sulfuring adequately, which is great. Will and Rex, what's going on? Welcome back. I don't trust path signals, block signals for life. Holy bananas. Let me tell you. I went through so many tutorials trying to understand it. And I was like, sure. And the other thing was the way people describe it, using words that have the assumption that you understand. So like they were like, oh, you just got to use this on a block. Well, what the fuck is a block? They keep saying block. You got to do the things with the block. You got to put it on the block. You got to put it on the in and the out. The exit and the entrance. To what, brother? I was losing my goddamn mind. Like, use words I can understand. Like, explain it to me like I'm an idiot. So I finally found somebody that explained what a block was. And it was basically just the length of the thing that you put down is considered a block. And I was like, okay, now I understand that much. Perfect. It still didn't get me as far as to understand the whole shebang-a-bang, but anyway, here we are. I got the sulfur going. Now we're ready to cook. I could delete this from my notes as well. I'm with you, dude. Explain it to me like I'm 100%. Like, I don't... The high-level instructions are just not gonna work. And, like, I couldn't find any tutorial that, like, went back to explain it at that level. Except that one guy who took the time to explain it. Bless his heart, I should have subscribed. Definite props to that one guy. He had a really clean train setup too. I was like, man, I should scrap everything. Alright, so we have... Oh, the other good thing was that I had 200 supercomputers ready to go by the end of that 4-hour hell that I went through. So I pulled them out of the machine, and we have more cooking. So now, back to today's task, which is... Okay, we updated the route. The trains are training. That's doing a thing. We need to create the radio control units. And I think we're ready to dive into that. Are we ready to dive into that? I think so, because the sulfur was my main problem there. Why did my bullet points just turn into not bullet points? One big paragraph of mush. Okay, rubber needs... Oh, we gotta remove the rubber. I see. Yeah. 40 aluminum casing. In one assembler. 60 aluminum ingots. In one foundry. 2 constructors. 1 blender. Oh yeah, we're getting into blendies, baby. Blendies. And then we gotta sort the bauxite. So from base level, I did say the blender was gonna go on the floor. I don't know how I'm gonna lay this out, but we're gonna work on it. Made great progress since I've been here last. Great job, dude. Yo, man, I've been cooking. I got all of this situated in my little... I don't remember where you were last here. I think we just had the coal generators, maybe? I got a lot of shite processing up here, all the way up to supercomputers. I am officially on turbo fuel as well. And fuel generators, which is huge. Very huge. And I started to kind of dress it up a little bit so that it wasn't just machines everywhere. Alright, so blender, what are we looking at here? Blender needs bauxite, coal, acid, water. I need a refinery for the acid, which we just pulled the sulfur. I might jack this into our water pumps. The blender gets me to aluminum scrap. We have the silica here. Scrap. I didn't add the constructors for the silica yet. Maybe I'll go do that first. That's already set up. We just need to dunk it and send it. Aluminum ingots. Copper. I need to sort a little bit of copper this way as well. Not a lot. Okay. Easy peasies. Lemon squeezies. How much are we using all of our copper? I think we are, right? For the sheets. $110 per minute. 220 per minute. Maybe we could siphon off of that. I only need 12. But I feel like I mathed it. 22.5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is what? Ah, so you're saying we got a little bit I can suckle off of. Hell yeah. Okay. Without ruining anything. Alright, let me write that down. Suckle. Suckle copper. The copper suckler. From the 2 refineries. Only need, what, 12.5? And we have like 30-ish? No, 40. To be precise. Let me go slap these silica joints. On the thing here. Sliding. Was gonna wait and just ride it back, but it's like it's like right here. Not like it's gonna take long to just yeet myself over here. I do need to, yeah, we need to do the rubber over there as well. I need to sort that so this can keep going. Maybe that should be priority number 2. Alright, silica me. This, I feel like we should just bing bong off of the thing. And just push it. Push it into the same... Oh, you're... I lied. Where's my input? I lied. Sorry. Okay, you go like you. You go like you. You go like you. That gives me 37. How many did I need? $75, which is 2 machines exactly. Beautiful. 75, 75, 75. Okay, our belts are plenty enough to handle this, no problem. Okay. I need to turn around and jackknife this thing into this, yeah? That should be simple. And clean. Give me a little, bing bong. Does kind of clip. But if we don't stare directly at it, you'll never know. Right, that's the out. That flips back in. This goes in, sends it where it needs to go. Truck picks up, brings those where they need to be. Cool. All right. Problem solved. One problem. Oh, we got some garbage in the chat. Let me go ahead and hit you with one of those. Hit you with a report. Boom, boom. 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 Beautiful. Man, you know, at work earlier today, it just reminded me because we were talking about this the other day. I wish Sophia was here so I could tell her about it. Um, about people who just glitch out and can't say the saying. So there was this lady who was trying at work who was trying to say the early bird gets the worm, and she was like the early berm, and like said no wait. Then she said the early the early worm gets the bird. And she was like, no wait. She was spazzing out, and I asked her if she smelled burnt toast because it sounded like she was having a stroke. It was so fucking funny. In the moment. I was like, I'm gonna need you to try that one more time. You'll get it. You'll get it, trust me. Alright, so we need... What I needed to do and I didn't do is set up a suckler off of that thing so we can get these oscillators out of here. But I also need those oscillators for... I think I need almost exactly as many oscillators. I need to set up... Okay, here's what I do. When we set this up to pull off of this, I'm going to grab the overflow from this, because we only have like 0.25 overflow, I think, rather than split the way I was thinking of doing it. I have a story like that at a previous job. At a previous job, someone was trying to say throw under the bus and thrown to the wolves. She ended up saying they're gonna throw us under the wolves. Oh, I love that kind of stuff when they get it backward. Holy crap, it's so funny. Kind of reminds me of like grandparents when they try to say somebody's name and they just call you 3 different names before they get to yours. Love it. How am I gonna pull the rubber from that to this? I mean, I could obviously just put a belt straight up over that. And actually, I could feed this reversed from this side rather than going to that side. Oh. Because it's feeding up there anyway. That might be the thing. Might be my tactic here. I don't mind that, because then we could just whoop off of this. That's not what I wanted, actually. I need you to go down. And then like this. And then I need you kind of like above that enough that you're not interfering with the stuff. I think that's a good... That might even be good too. Assuming I can get that to line up. How should I... Let's do this smartly. Opposed to dumbly. Three-piece. Oh, I need you to be there. That's highly unfortunate because that's not where it is, but we'll make it work. I think this is where I need you. Be more like that, but I can't rotate you. Fantastic. If I pull in, you push out. Love that for me, as long as I did it right. I think I did. And then I can get rid of... I don't really need to get rid of it, but I can. I didn't rotate that yet. What are you? You're an Audi. Need you to be an innie. Then I can go like this, and then towards me. I can't nudge you, you scum. You go in, and then, aha. Hell yeah. Then we bloop. And you get flipped. Whoa. The hell? I need you to not be there, I think. Actually, you can go away too. You need to be you, so that you can be you. And you be you. Hell yeah. Not terrible. Not terrible. I don't know. Maybe I should have did this first. To see. I need you. I don't know if that even lines up. I mean, that looks like, you know, it may perhaps do a thing. Sophia, speak of the devil, I was just talking about you. Your ears are ringing. Welcome. Welcome. How are you? Remember the other day we were talking about people glitching when they say stuff? And they can't say the thing that they're trying to say? It happened. It happened at work today. Not me. It wasn't me. I promise you. That's straight. Oh! That upsets me. That upsets me. How can I... Como se dice? You know what I could do? I know what I could do. So, this chick at work was trying to say the early bird gets the worm. It was late in the day. We were just about to go home. She was talking about how early she got there in the morning. And then she was like, the early word. And she's like, oh, no, wait, that's not right. she said the early berm, the early worm gets the bird. Oh, it was so funny. And I was like, do you smell burnt toast? Because it sounds like you're having a stroke. She starts cracking up. I start cracking up. Good time was had by all. It was good though. Tadeus, I may not be pronouncing that correctly, but welcome in. 8979 67. What is the significance of the numbers, I ask? I feel like Tadeus would be not taken, but maybe I'm crazy. just to mess with people. You can call me Tail, random ticket name. Tail. Welcome in. I feel like that does not line up. Does that look right? No, actually, that does look right. Holy smokes. What the other issue is, I don't think... It's not what I wanted. I don't know if... Yeah, the gaps are different, but I guess I don't really care, right? Alright, so that... We're jacked in. We're huge jacked in. I need to figure out how... I could do this, and then pinch it up. Not a terrible idea, right? Right. We'll send it up. We'll pinch it. We'll spin it. I think that's not in. I'd have to do this. We pinch, we punch, we send it for lunch. And then do one of these. Excuse me, it has to be higher than that. What is the deal that's going on here? What have I done? I need you to be you? I need you to be you, actually. But I have already rotated you, so you need to go away. Let's try that again. One more time. You need to rotate that way so that I can pinch you onto you. And then we jack it in. But this time we jack it in. But this time we remove this. And then I pinch this and I send this. I've done it. But this also needs to continue since I removed it, right? That needs to go. Continue to feast, my friends. Sick. Alright, bet. We solved the rubber problem. I think. So we got that far. Let me check that off my list. You have a question? Go for it. What you got? The early worm gets the bird. Okay, so now I think I need to remove this because this is old information. We just need a blender, one refinery, 2 constructors. Oh, no, that's not 2 constructors. That's already part of what we added on the other side. 1 foundry. 1 foundry. Write this. So I know how many machines I need to figure out how I need to lay this out. So foundry, refinery, blender, assembler, and then 3 manufacturers. This is gonna be a mix of onesie twosies. Kind of weird. Manufacturers on top, I think. Which means everything else. Blender has to be on bottom, I think. That'll be the best case. Alright. Ads. Can you please show me a blueprint for iron with copper and iron? Yeah, let me see. I surely can, because I have that alternative recipe. There's one... Oh, you're looking for the iron one. It's in a foundry. It's this one. 8 iron ore and 2 copper ore make 15 ingots in a foundry. I think there was another one. Or maybe I'm just thinking of the bleaching recipe. Yeah, I think that was it. Is that what you needed? 8 and 2 in a foundry. Okay, so placement for this junk. We have our... I need that. I need to place one, so I don't need that actually. What do I need? That's smaller machines? Blender? Refinery? Foundry? Assembler? Foundry and assemblers I think are small. That's a assembler. Foundry's also kind of small-ish. Okay. So I think I put that on top? Placement's gonna get a little weird. I almost want to keep this the same level. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Zoop. But leave a gap too. I don't want to intrude on my Jimmy Jams here. Wait a minute. Your factory is... How's the rainbow ladder? First of all, rainbow ladder still there. Also still pissing me off that the blueprint doesn't work right. Still exists though. Haven't touched it. Yeah, no. Factory's huge. This area, beautiful. Other areas, not so much. Robert, it's pissing me off. Actually, wait a minute. That rock, it's pissing me off. Oh, I see. Try it again, Sophia. Which is what I was just looking at. Try it one more time. Robert.
Robert, it's pissing me off.
Yep. We just had to spell it correctly. Did you play Factorio? No. Is it fun? I was talking to somebody at work about that because he was asking me about Slay the Spire, and I was like, no, I went back to this, and he was like, oh, I haven't played that, but I played Factorio, and I was like, oh, never played it though. He said it was this, but nerdier. And I was like, nerdier? I'm pretty sure they're both kind of nerdy, but... It is. Okay. I might check that one out. Quiet. Oh. It's quiet? I can turn it up. Let me see. Robert, it's pissing me off. I will let you know that since I reset all these sounds, not reset, but I have a total of 18 sounds in here. 3 of them I think are new. Let me see. Robert. Where do I okay, it's in the action. Sounds. I just added this one, I think, earlier this week. Only at 125. Edit. I'll bump it up to give it a little, como se dice, 175 action. We'll see how that one sparkles and pleases. Factorial's so good, it's overwhelming though. Is it? Why? Can you describe to me why it makes you feel overwhelmed? Because this one, I feel like there are moments where I feel overwhelmed as well. Mad Design. Hello, Jeff. Why do you hate trains? My name is Jeff. Hello, Mad Designs. My name is not Jeff, but I just put that. I hate trains. Let me tell you why. Here's what happened. Yesterday, I didn't stream yesterday, but I got online because I was like, oh, I'll just spend. I had a plan. I needed sulfur. I was like, oh, I'll just set up my train, add a drop, add a stop, pick up sulfur, bring it over here.
Robert, it's pissing me off.
Robert, it's pissing me off. Bob's your uncle. So I went to set up my train. I was like, all right, it'll take like 30 minutes, an hour tops. My problem, my train track is not clean and it's bi-directional. So I added a route to that bi-directional track that has 2 trains on it. They collided. I was like, oh, nice. Let me fix this. Went down a rabbit hole of looking up tutorials for how the path signal works. At first I was like, oh, I could just make a path going around so that the train can decide to go that way when this one's full. Logically, perfect sense. In practice, no. Start going down the rabbit hole of figuring out how the path signal works, except the way they were explaining it in all the tutorials I saw was not at the level that I needed to understand it. It kept saying blocks. You got to put it on the entrance and the exit of the block. I'm like, what the fuck is a block, first of all? I don't know what a block is. I need like that granular of detail. And the entrance and exit of what? Like, that doesn't help. And so I Googled like frustrating train track satisfactory. I'm not the only one that has this issue. There's so many articles, Reddits about this problem that everybody is frustrated with. So anyway, I start looking at the tutorials. The tutorials have very cleanly laid out train tracks. One going in, one going out. Probably much easier to path out and block appropriately. I did not do that, and I just kept adding on to the problem, which led to me hating trains. So what I ended up doing is just creating, I have a train that goes out here to get oil. It grabs Caterium, it grabs quartz, it brings it all the way over to this main area. I have another little side train here that jacks into that track, brings some material to that same stop, but also goes up this way to get the quartz or the sulfur out of this little pocket here, because there's like 3 nodes there. I ended up just blocking this entire path. All the way from here, all the way over here, to prevent these 2 trains from colliding into each other. I might fix it at some point. It's not that big of an issue because I'm not using enough sulfur for this not to keep up. But if it does become a problem, I might address it. But that's why. Long, short story. In Factorio, you can have everything. Oh, you can't have everything in seconds. Everything is 2D. You have a lot of limitations. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah. Okay. Robert, it's pissing me off. I don't think the minute to second conversion is a huge deal. But the designs are way different. Yeah, I can imagine now that I'm thinking about it in a 2D fashion, because this allows a little more flexibility, probably, I would say. The struggle is real. Alright. How was that volume, Sophia? I turned it up 25%. Was it splendid? Was it everything you dreamed of? Blender me. I think I need to go this way. Let me think about this.
Bye,
This
have a great time.
width. Uh-oh. Bye, have a great time. Let me compare the other one. It's about the same volume. Okay. Pipe edit list. Pipe something works better. I'm sorry. I can't read that. I don't know what that is. Would you mind clarifying? Yeah, I tried to get the oh, they're easier in Factorio. Gotcha. I try to get the volumes of the sounds pretty even, but also sometimes the gain is kind of loud when I'm standing next to machines. Alright, so here's the deal, Robert. Sulfur's there, sulfur goes in. Water, also there, water goes in. Sulfur juice out, which means Blender needs the input. Yeah, I feel like I still need to keep it that way, the butt that way. We could just flip this around, I think. What's my favorite build in this, in what I've built currently in the game? Or what do you mean? What do you make it now? I've gotten up to automating supercomputers. I have supercomputers computing beautifully. 200 there, 200 in my pocket. Currently trying to get to radio control units, and I have everything here I need. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to lay this out.
Nice.
But that'll start getting me into the phase 4 unlocks. I haven't gotten any of them yet. Or no, sorry, not phase 4. Tier 8 milestones. So we're in really good shape at the moment until we're not. I think this under this way is gonna be splendid. I think my favorite build that I've done so far is kind of this area, because it turned out way more clean than I expected it would. And I started to kind of make a building design situation going on. Cleaned it up a little bit. Or dressed it up, rather. Alright, so this is gonna go here. I have room. I kind of just want to line it up with the input. Input, output? Of course, you're not on my input. You're on my output. Because you're reversed. I can pull you. How far are we from our blender? Maybe it makes sense to just put it over here. Alright, let's see where we're at. Booyah. Pull it back a little. A little bit of that. You are gonna make sulfur, so that is great. Oh yeah, and I made this little blueprint. I'm a big fan of this blueprint that I made. Let me show off a little bit, because it keeps my pipes clean when you go from under. Which is what I struggled with earlier until I made the blueprint. So this is water. And you should be full of water. I think I need to expand my water though. How do I want to do this? I mean, I could probably just pull off of... No, don't pull off of there. Don't start deviating from the plan. If I... Oh, crap, I can't do that because I don't have a pipe sticking out of this thing. That's not straight, is it? No. Nope. I could do this and then jack me into the matrix. Send it this way. I'd have to go down one. And then probably zoop me because I'll have to repeat on this side. I might be in here kind of toit. This might be a bad spot to do this. Get rid of that. Actually, yeah, just do one of these. And then you might actually work perfectly. Okay. Love to see it. So you get jacked in, but I need to make sure I'm jacked in. So instead of that, lock you in, slide you back. Don't rotate on me. Okay. And we'll just rejack that in. Actually, I need you to be a U. You to be a U, baby. Okay. So that gets water. I need to make sure 50 50 50 50 200 plus already counted you. You're not getting water. 200 plus 22.5 times 8. 380. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. 380? That's 360. I'm gonna speed one up or throw another one in there. I think it's 120 per. Yes. Can I squinch one in here without it looking ridiculous? Probably, probably not. Probably not, unless I push my walls back, which I don't want to do. I think we'll just speed one up. I just need you to give me literally 20 more. But let me go. Let me just do that. And once that's going, we'll have it in a good spot, question mark, I think. All right, so you bring me you. You are just going to produce sulfuric acid, so let me go ahead and sort you out. Down. Boom. And then you. I don't even need you, but I'll put you there. And that's... Oh, we gotta go back this way. I forgot. I already forgot. Oh, I need more water for that, don't I? Oh, man. I do. But you output water, too. We didn't need this producing at maximum capacity, was the other thing. So, if I... Let's just make some assumptions here. Let me do this. Let me set this up so I can move it down without bumping into the other one. This needs to be rotated in such a way that... Okay. Let me do this. Sir? You're going reverse. I need you to... Maybe I should do this differently. First of all, maybe pinch off of that first. Run one of these joints into it. I can't rotate it. I can rotate it up if it's on the pipe. Oh, there you go. I've been lied to. Does this line up? No, that's not gonna line up. I mean, I might need to push this up a little. All right, just give me a blender here. Give me a blender. We'll redo this in a little further ahead situation. Random question, anyone knows how to change my profile picture on Discord on the phone? On the phone? You can't just do it from your picture itself? Like if you tap your profile image? I think this is this. I don't know if it's locked in though. Is there a way for me to lock that in? That might just be locked in. And then I want to do... On the phone is a little different. I'm just blind. I thought you could like click on your thing. Yeah, if you clip... No, I lied. Yeah, if you click on... Okay, you know how when you have it on your phone, at the... Well, mine might be a little different because I think I'm in my server. Do you see your little icon in the bottom left? If you do, tap that. And then it should bring you to your profile, and you can hit edit profile. Read chat. What am I missing? On the phone is a little different. I'm just blind. Yeah, on your phone. I'm looking at my phone. You have what power? Oh, like what kind of power I have on my here? Millions. Why is that not connected? I should have 11. I'm producing coal power and oil or fuel generators for power right now. Okay, I'm in. But I'm making like 11,000 megawatts per minute or something like that. I got like 30 fuel generators going right now. This does not go down. I think I need to... This is going to be tougher than I think. I need to finagle the bagel here. If I put a pipe hole on the floor... like this... that would allow me, Robert, to then do that, and then can't delete you because you're part of you. That's unfortunate. I could do that though. I wanted to make a... maybe I don't... maybe don't worry about it. I wanted to make a little corner piece, but maybe it's not that big of a problem. Because it's still clean. It's still clean. I didn't see the edit profile. Already done it. I sent the help message and found the option the next second. Oh, you meant found it. You wrote find it. I thought you were repeating that you couldn't find it. Confused me. If I do this, I don't, can I can't do that because it's right above the same joint. You could just do this and pull off of that joint. I don't like that. Like if I did it straight like that, I wouldn't mind as much, but... oh wait, hold on. Wait a tick. Wait a tick. That's what I want. Beautiful. Insertion. Alright, so you do you. You also export water, which I don't know how much of a problem that's going to be. But I need to do something with that water. Alright, so let me jack you into power. Let me pull off of a thing, though. I don't see any reason not to pull off one of these. So you will start making sulfuric acid. The sulfuric acid will then enter the machinery, as will the water. You export water, which I can then cycle back into it. And maybe that's just the thing to do? Because I can go under and then push it back up into the same water pipe. Is that crazy? That was crazy once. I don't mind that. Assuming this works. Wretched scum. Alright, Noodle. Noodle does it. I just need to get you under in such a way that isn't obnoxious. Okay, you're there. Give me a zoop situation. I'm gonna do that blueprint again, and then we just need to connect the dots at that point. So give me you. Little downski. Sender. Export. And then we connect. You're somewhere, I just don't see you. I can't see you because you're in my way. Yes. And then I'm just gonna connect you to you with any kind of... I'll just do a straight line. Beautiful. Love to see it. So that's connected now. And clean. Ish. Coal and bauxite. That seems pretty simple. The two things are right here. Okay, so you have to go over there. There is the underwater option. There is always the underwater option. Do I want to do that? Maybe. It'll hide it. And it's really not that far. Really think about it. I should leave some of these open. One thing I need to set up if I'm gonna do this, which I think I am, is a couple of these. Couple of these joints. Couple of these joints. You're going in. You are not... What are you doing here? Oh, is it because I need to do it this way? Yeah. Okay, so we got an input. Now, to get to the output is the challenge. Aw, is it though? Can't even see what's going on in here. There we go. Is that the reflection? That is the reflection. Okay. So here we got the input of you. You stay exactly where you're at. You... I can't see diddly squat. Not to be confused with the riddly squat. Okay. You are my bauxite, so I need to come all the way here. This is gonna get messy. Love it. You know why? Because I can't... I'm not gonna be able to... Actually, no it's not. You got this under complete total control. Reverse you? Where there's a will, there's a way. We did this before. It shouldn't... What the hell? Shouldn't be any different. If I send this directly this way... No, send this one outward. And then you... Robert. Send this way. I can barely see what's going on in here, but this gives me the opportunity to push it up against the thing to bring it around. Holy smokes, this is easier than I originally thought it would be. I forgot I can do the edges. Big, huge. Okay, we'll just do a little sneaky tuck away. Nobody will ever see it. Okay, that's a little... I got too hugged up on the pipe. Excuse me. You they are too steep. Okay, so if we do it reversed, it should lock a little differently. And this should now be getting everything it needs to make the things. Frick yeah! Now we can cover the holes. Beautiful. We're back, baby. We're back. Definitely the Robert is your new stem. I'm sure you use it always. I always say pissing me off. And did you put the sound on the whole phrase or just the word with piss? I guess you'll never know, will ya? I can't tell you the secrets. You should know that by now. A magician never tells. Okay, so we got the things thinging. I don't know. I got stuff I don't even need. I could just dump. Alright, so the things are thinging that far. We need to thing the rest of these. Aluminum. Blender, refinery, water. Boom. The problem being that water is, I think, eventually might back up. Based on the fact that we're generating 50. I might slow this down to compensate for the... Because we bumped it up. I really just needed 140. Let me slow it down to 130. And then we'll see how this kind of sparkles and pleases here. Also, why am I missing foundations there? Did I do that? I must have deleted that at some point. All right, every word separately. I mean, you can. You can if you want. You'll figure it out. I mean, you do know now that you have to spell it a certain way. Otherwise, it won't catch it. My PC was about to explode. It was the game. Wait, what do you mean, Robert? Pissing me off. Aluminum ingots. Where was I at with these aluminums? Foundry is silica and scrap. So, Robert, I need to pull the scrap out of there. And I need to pull the silica. Where do we have the silica going? Where the frack? I think I need to split the silica because it's going... Oh, the quartz is going this way and then we're making silica? No, that's not right. That's not right. Robert. We're using silica somewhere because I'm sending it here. Or maybe we're not yet because I needed it here. Actually, I know where it's going. There it is. Yeah. So we need to send silica. And that, I could just send it this way. Underneath. And then send it here as an output. So then, okay. Foundry. So aluminum then goes from the foundry.
Robert, that's pissing me off.
When you get closer to the engines of the thing, it sounds like the ventilator of my PC, so I thought it was working extremely hard. Gotcha. Yeah, no, some of these machines get really loud. But yeah. Aluminum casing. One machine. I need 3 machines. Wait a minute. Aluminum ingot. And then copper. In one assembler. So silica. Copper. So if I do this way, I can pull the scrap in to the foundry and then back out to the assembler, which is our copper on this side. I believe it is. Yes. So we might just want to pull this way. So that I can tap into that without being... Yeah, it's like right there's our split. Or one of our splits. Our initial split. Do a couple. Do a couple. I need a foundry. Oh, it's so tiny. Foundry. Yeah. This might just need to go on the floor because of where that silica is at. And this is here, so... Let's do that instead. I think I'm just going to line this joint up. Or should I do it this way? Because this is coming out of there. I guess it doesn't matter if I'm sending it under. The only thing that matters is where it inputs back into the machine, which, if we're taking this aluminum, sending it up, and then this way, because aluminum goes, oh, aluminum and copper. Yeah, so it would input back that way. Perfect. Perfect. Send this joint back this way. And we'll just... Are you under that? No, not quite. I mean, I could just dunk it under. Do I want to dunk it under? No, you don't need to dunk it under. It's fine. It's fine like this. You're not intruding. You are going to create aluminium. I'm gonna go ahead and put some silica inside of you. And then scrap. 90 per minute is all I needed, I believe, to make 60 per minute is what I needed. How many sounds you have? 18. I just know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bye. Have a great time. What is CH? Oh. Yeah. I knew more, but my memory is not the same as before. That's what happens when you get older. You have a birthday, it's all over. Can I pet that dog? Yep. You got it. Oh, but there is officially 18. With more potentially coming. Foundry silica. So I need to pull the silica. Do I want to... The question is, do I want to pull it this far or just go from under? Might just go from under. Which means I would need to split here. Which is fine because this is disgusting anyway. Let's try this out. This is a murder. Murder! Input that way, split that way. Push me up, buttercup. Pull in. Remove you. Grab you. And just send her, bud. That's clean. Still clean. Still clean. And then we'll just go blibbity bloobity. Give me a... Oh, yeah. Give me one of thems. Can I have clues? I think I haven't heard the other ones. I'm pretty sure you knew a lot of them. I'm pretty sure you were, like, cracking the code left and right. I don't know what happened. Who are you? Whoa. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That does happen. You do get old. It's all over with. I can't give you hints. You just gotta remember. You know them. You know them. You think you don't, but you do. Think about all the random shit. Remember all the random shit that I say. Impossible. I say a lot of random shit. I think that's the level we're at. Can't really tell. Oh, because it's pushing it away from the wall? Yeah, that's fine. We'll just send it. It's going to be underwater anyway. You know 11, you saved them? You saved them? Ah, you only know 11, though. Rookie numbers. What are you, new here? Okay, so this should be feeding the machine. Oh, no, I lied. This should be feeding the machine now. Beautiful. Give me one of them skis. So now you are generating enough stuff for me to do stuff with. Aluminum ingots already locked and loaded. All I needed was 60. So now you... How many of these do I need? One assembler. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all, kid. Bad at all. Alright then, assemble me. I might not even need this generator or the blueprint because that's gonna mess me up more. Because we gotta pull this in a weird way. Assembler. Oh, look how tiny. I'm just a baby. I kind of just want to stick this joint down here. That way we can leave room for the other joints. Up here, because we need the manufacturers elevated. So that means I need to pull copper from you down into here. And you are going to make you. $150 per minute? Oh, I lied. I need to expand you. I need 3 of you. Well, well, well. Look who lied now. Me. That's also reversed. I need those the other way. Okay, so we need to sort you out, which I'm glad we did this way, actually, now that I'm looking at this, because we need to split it. Split her! Split you this way, Buttercup. Split you this way. Split you this way. You know, if I wrote in my notes a little clearer, I would have known what I needed. I did not. Let's see. I now absolutely don't have more. Only 6 left. I know more than half. Yeah, see? You knew a lot of them. There's some other ones I think they don't have sounds, but they trigger something. So there's more than 18, technically. They just trigger a text response of some sort. I want to say there's at least 3, maybe? Mayhaps, even. Like, for example, joke? No. No. It's not a command. It's just something that's... Oh, something that gets typed in chat as conversation. This also is not connected. That is connected. Okay. I should have just split it. what I should have did. Maybe not, because that would have not worked quite like I wanted it to. This is not the best scenario. This is also longer than I wanted it, so that's gotta go. Darn. Need one of them. Flat ones. You and you. And you and you. I thought it was like when the bot told the joke I can activate it. You should be able to. Or do I have it turned off? I was testing something and maybe I turned it off. Let's see. So that exists, but it doesn't have an associated action because I turned it off? No, it's there. Let's see. Enabled. Command triggered. Edit. Let's see. That looks like it should be doing what it's supposed to be doing. I wonder if... Is there an unlurk? I don't know. You can try it and see what happens. Actually, let me check the logs.
Nice.
Nice. That should be popping, but it's not. Let me investigate. Let me investigate because that's important to know. This is why we test things. Why we test things. Let me see. Logs. What's today? The 29th? Let me see if I can see an error in here. Can I do a search thing? I can. That does not give me that. Can I say search for that? No. No. It should be executing that code, but it's not. Why is it not? So let me see here. Artificially updated. What time is it? 6:45? That was recent. When did you type that? Timestamp. Oh, I can't see timestamps. Ah, shit. Let's see. An ad timer? I don't think it was that long ago. You just did it. Let me see if I can do it. I wonder if I can do it. No. Wait, there it goes. So the joke does work, but you know what? Did you type it with more words or did you just do the command? I think you typed more words in it. Just type the command itself. It might be on cooldown now, so it probably won't work. That might be why. It does work though. I'm gonna say I knew I tested that one. Because I specifically wanted to see if it wrote in both Twitch and the other chat to see where it would type. And I had to put some code to tell it to type in a specific spot. Before you can see all the options, now I don't. Oh, of the commands, it won't show them to you? I wonder if that's a YouTube? Not YouTube. Twitch thing that changed? Can you see any of them? I think I could see them. Maybe it's because you're on mobile. Or you're on PC. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I can see them. Oh, I lied. I'm looking at the wrong thing. You can see the backslash. Not the exclamation point. I thought there was a way. See that though. Am I crazy? I feel like you could before, right? Maybe you're crazy. You ever think of that? Maybe you're the crazy one. You could before. That's how you discovered the lurk. Oh, they show up on my little pop-up thing. I thought maybe that's where you got it from. That makes sense though. I show a bunch of the commands in that little pop-up as well. This needs to split. This is not the best, but I mean, functional. Disgusting, but functional. Can I... Did I not put a thing underneath? So, I didn't anticipate splitting this many times. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have done the underwater thing, but here we are. Let me clean this so I can see what's going on from under. So I'm going to pull you and split you straight so that I can split you again. That's okay. I mean, just don't look directly at what I'm doing here. This is fine. Just ignore the underwater garbage. You never saw it. Okay, so that feeds the machines. And that's 90 per minute. So really, I just need you at... If you're 90 per minute, that's 270 per minute. So I'm utilizing much of that. Not all of it. How many of this did I need, though? That does reduce my consumption, which is better. Ever so gently. If I'm not mistaken, I think you had it in like your description. No. I do not list commands anywhere specifically because sometimes they change and I have them on my website. Maybe that's where you saw them. And even those, I don't even know if they're accurate because I haven't updated that in forever. It just has the basic ones, though. couple years ago? I don't think so. I don't think I would have put them there. On my website, I definitely have a list of some basic ones that exist. Okay, so we have aluminum. 40 casing per machine. I need 120. Is that where I was at? Radio control unit. I need 32. Per machine. Oh, you know what it was? I didn't do the math. Is that why I screwed that up? Is that where we're at right now? I didn't do the full math, I think is what happened there. So let's leave this here. And that does make, I said 32 per machine. Is that what I said? 32 per, no, actually it's 40 per machine, which is 120, which was this slightly increased. So let's bump that up and look at our numbers here, because I need 80 copper, which is way more than what I initially expected. 160 aluminum ingot. That's 120, 180. That covers it. My copper, however, is more of a concern, because I don't have, and what I could do is add another one of you here. It was the website? Yep. Precisely. What I thought it might have been, because that makes way more sense. They might not all be up to date. Some of them should still be active. Oh, toss a coin to your favorite streamer. Thank you. 123 coins have been collected. Love that for me. I really do. Put a little half slab here. I forgot about that one. I need to put a sound on that so I can hear like a little coin getting like bouncing on the floor or something. Like a little ting 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 ting. It'd be kind of cool. Alright, so what I want to do here, I think, is I want to split job this, but I also want to do a little sender bud for some logisticals. But make sure these joints are beautifully lined up. If you are not lined up, you lied to me. I will have your head. This goes like this. Also, I did turn down the water, but that means I'm serving 50 more waters? Ooh. What are those? Not great, but I mean, it'll do, donkey. I can turn it up again. Maybe I should. Turn it up. Split me. We'll do a little splitty McGee right here, I think. I'll do a little pointer of a split. And then we'll send her that way. Send her bud. Alright, so you need to then fix your face. Go like that. And then you, sir, then go like that. And now you have my respect. Problem is, what good is respect if I don't have copper to turn it into ingots? You know what I mean? So you have the problem of needing copper. What is the deal with copper for a second? Hold on to your butts. You can make 110 and I need 80, so we definitely need to feed some copper this way. Therefore, you're eating 50. We're making 50 in one. Is that accurate? That is an accurate statement. So you are enough to feed what I'm looking for there. I think I missed the answer, so I'll ask again. Is there a sound that you put that's basically not been used and or that you like being used more? There are sounds that have not been triggered or found or discovered, if you will. I don't necessarily have any, like, wish that sounds were triggered more often. I think they're, when they do pop, it's a nice little, oh. Especially when they organically just pop on accident. But yeah. Yeah. Did I say I needed 80, right? I mean, I don't need to have this all the way turned up. 80 per minute. I guess even if I did, it wouldn't really hurt anything. You are then popping out, which I need to then pop you in there. So maybe I flip this one. Because you're my input, right? Yeah, you're my input. You need to flip, I think. This is a little flim-flammed, I think. Because I want you to go into you. Is there a count that says which ones are being triggered and which not? There is not. I think I just know from my brain, like, what has been triggered and what hasn't. Especially when I was going back through that list, I was like, okay, I see which ones haven't been popped. That's quite all right. I think I'm just gonna plug this in while I'm thinking about my life here. I think that lined up, or am I too far? I'm too far. You scum of the earth. I knew it. I knew it! Let's see. So you're lined up. You're lined up. I just gotta send you down. My brother has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. My brother has a second name. Okay, so you Send into you, send into you. You are then sulfur, yes? You are beautiful sulfur. You are going into the machines that require. You are out and you are going in eventually, I assume. Great. Let me go ahead and give you a little poosh. Splendid. Okay. Now, problem number 2. And it's actually not a big problem because we already have copper ore coming in here. I just need to split you from yourself somehow and send you that way in a clean way, preferably, because this is disgusting. I'm gonna go to the dictionary and put every single word. Oh my god. Is there not real word like she on the list? Maybe. Like meme words? Maybe. And also, I thought that word was sheesh. Sheesh. Which might or might not be a hint. Do with that information what you will. Okay, so that, I forgot to close that hole, so that fixes that, but I still need to split this copper. I could split it prior to exiting and then send it. That looks like it's not straight, doesn't it? Maybe it's just me. I'd have to send it low, and I don't know that I want to do that. Send it low, because this is in my way. It's like that, but I didn't want to say it, and you can say yes on the not real words because there's hundreds of those meme words. True, but you also have to remember, I didn't necessarily put the word that it says in the command. So it might say chickens, but the trigger word is beef. So you can't even go by necessarily memes or anything too specific because it gets a little tricky. Intentionally, because I wanted to use words that weren't quite common. Otherwise, it'd be firing off repeatedly. So they're just kind of generally related words. I'm not quite sure how I want to feed copper ore into this thing. It's really throwing me for a loop. Because this has to go... Maybe we go... I can't even really go underwater, can I? I mean, I probably could. Be a little obnoxious, but... Oh god, I don't even know what's going on in here. Let's go from the top. Yeah, no, this is already gummed up to high hell. I mean, I could pinch off of this and then drop it into the water since this is blocked off. That's 100% something I could do. And then we keep it from being... I think that platform was part of the wall here. I'd have to send it from under. That might be a little more challenging than I think. Please don't hit me, please don't hit me, please don't hit me. Because I also have another one going under. This should be easy. Should be easy. Just send it. We'll do a little hidey hole here, I think. I don't mind. I don't mind. We also have one there. What's the harm in sending another one? I need it to go. This is where we need to determine where this is going. Yes. See? Oh shit. Oh shit. This is not quite what I was hoping for. Nope, I think that's right there. Let me pull that back because this is not quite what I want to do, I think. If I do it from further away, then it's less of a problem for me, I think. Less of a problem for me, you son of a thing. You son of a thing. Can I move that up without it turning into... Actually, no. Pinch it like that. We'll see how that sparkles and pleases, I think. But they have logic to the meme, like, but Robert, you could put rock. Potentially, yeah. Like if I say Sophia, it could trigger Miss Beautiful Face. Yeah. Kind of like that. But it doesn't. That's a good one. I could sing it. Record myself. I could even do it to where if you show up in chat and then say something, anything, I could have the new bot find you, know you're in chat, and then trigger something. I can do that with the new bot, yes. It's exciting. The new bot has a lot of cool functionality that I have yet to really tap into. A lot of cool stuff. Like what else? What can the bot do? Well, the bot can do many things. The bot can. It can. So I'm connected to YouTube and Twitch. I can connect to multiple streams at any point in time. The bot can know where somebody wrote the message and respond specifically to that chat. Specifically to that user. Without sending messages in, say, Twitch or somewhere else that person doesn't exist. Like it knows some shit. It knows where you are. It knows who you are. It knows what you had for breakfast. pretty dope. I'd like to utilize it more in more ways. It's got a lot of potential. I can actually not even do what I was doing here and then just put a thing here instead of just an open hole. That might just be nicer in general. Beautiful. But of course my ass has to go down there to even see what I'm even doing. But my ass is down here, so it's not that complicated. Fantastic, you love to see it. Alright, so now we're in water. And now I just need to figure out how I'm gonna bring it. Bring it, don't sing it. It'll be fun one day. You can deactivate the cooldown and we spam the sounds to see how long it takes to lag. Oh, it probably won't. This bot. The bot is smart enough to not trigger all the sounds. Like it'll wait. It'll create a queue of sounds and just play them one by one with the least amount of effort. Like it's so smart. It is so smart. How smart is it? I don't even know. It's just smart. This is going to be a little bit of a challenge, I think. Can I stand here without... Nope. How far can I go before I am in the drink? I am officially in the drink, so that is too far. I can go down one. And I am not in the drink. Does this help? Yeah. Oh, it does. You bet your sweet bippy. Oh, God. I don't know that I can... Snap, crackle, pop here. Am I on it? Hell, I can't see. I'm in the damn water, brother. What if... Ah! Like, it looks like I'm on it, yeah? I feel like I'm on it. If I'm on it, we should see stuff coming this way. Yeah! Okay. How exciting. There's like a bunch of other stuff the bot can do as well. Like I also, now that my website is secure, I can have it read from files on my website and pull like what I want to do. Here's what I want to do. I had this idea.
Nice.
Have a great time.
Nice. Bye, have a great time. Can I do this? It did almost trigger them at the same time, didn't it? I think it played it like right after it. Why are you trying to break the bot? Why are you trying to break my bot? I can't see where I pulled from. Jack me in. You jack me in. Yo, let's go. You've been playing for 2 hours. It might be time to have a sandwich.
Chocolate ice cream.
Pissing me off.
Milkshake.
Why would you do that? Oh my god! Okay, so maybe I don't have it set properly for it to pull only the right sounds at the right time. I will need to address that. Expeditiously. That scared the shit out of me. Also, I see that the bot cannot.
Bye, have a great time.
I have to go. Bye. Thank you for the spam. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Let me make a note to myself because that was out of control. Let's see. Okay. Good test. Sorry for the scare. No worries. No worries. Thank you for the test. All right. I will deal with that. We will sort that out in the wash. In the Wonka wash. This is now making copper. Copper now needs to... Oh. Ignore that. You never saw it. The copper then needs to swang around with the aluminum ingots from this machine. Merger. These machines. Usually. These machines, we send it this way. We send it this way. We send it this way. You, sir, are unfortunately right on the cusp there. I don't know if I can jack you in. Are you jack-inable? Sounded like it. Ah, yes. Jack-inable? Jack-inable. Splendid. Okay. I just need the copper to end up in that joint there, which unfortunately for me is not quite in alignment. But honestly, who throws a freaking shoe? Is this just a half a poot? It is, okay. Stop it. I need to make sure I got room for my 3 things there. So I think we just want to send it down. I mean, honestly, it makes the most sense here. Oh, and I'd rather just not send it directly into the wash. But this, go like this. And then exactly this, I think. And send you there? You wretched scum. You're like, where are you? You're like right here, I think. Yes. And you. Go in you. You. Come out of you. You go in you. Love it. Okay. 120 aluminum casing per minute is what I needed. So now you just need 3. I hope I did that math right. I'm pretty sure I did. 3 manufacturers. Before I do that, let me look up this radio control unit. Yeah. Yep. We're there, but I need to get my computadores. We actually sent them that way. I just need to send them back this way. Do I want to build them here? I feel like I should. Only because we already got the things thinging right here. And everything component-wise, not component-wise, but everything is here. Relatively speaking. Am I... Yep. And this does kind of just extend it a wee bit over this way, but gives me precisely what I'm looking for. Radio control units. Radio control units, excuse me. Not you. You. Yes. And then you just go ahead and dunker. Get a little dunker. Get a little dunker. Okay, so you go in there. Now we need to figure out the feed. To feed the need, I could just send it in from an exit. Because we're sending the computers this way, I would literally just need to pop a window out of one of these joints. How do I want to go about doing that? I could do it from under as well. Not really, because that's in the way. So let's not from under that. Let's go. Let's just go with the classic Splitty McGee. We'll pop in from that side. This is going to be a 3 split, so we got to go all the way across. I feel like this should be enough room to not cause a ruckus. And then we just go bobbity boop. Bobbity boobity beebity boop. What, a door ski? A window. A window? From there to there. And then on the other side, if I may be so bold, I think our computers are computing right there. Love it. I just need to send to you. Matter of fact, I don't even care that we're... You know what I'm saying? I don't know that I can bing bong directly into that from here as the other side. That's on the bottom. I think it's gonna bow out. However, we're in. Okay. Computers computing, and we should have calculated enough to run all of this at the same time, simultaneously combusting. Nope. Give me you. I feel like I should just pad this out. Maybe not the whole way, but maybe the whole way. You know what I mean? Just do it. Okay. So that does that. We just need to pull the casings, which are under me, upwardly. We need to do a little flip job here. I can split at different levels. What would that look like? No, actually, don't do that. If you... Okay. Yeah. Idea. Perfect idea. Run it right here. Run it right here. And then I'll say you connect to you. You Uno reverse. You insertion point. You insertion point. From this side, I send this joint up. This way. Not quite. I don't think that's quite what I wanted, but then I take this joint, split it on the roof. Yeah, this actually is going to work perfectly. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. For your money back. Splitty McGee here straight lined me. You come out of you, but then you also go into you. How are we looking there? Splitty Magoo? It's working? Okay. And it's leaves our dance floor ready and prepared to dance. And that's 120 per minute. That's exactly what we need to fill these as they process. Cool. So I need my oscillators to then make their happy little way over here. How are we going to do that? I'm glad you asked. I could literally. The problem is they're on the roof. So I might do exactly what I just did. Except not that. Do it. Uno reverse. Have a splitter on this side. And then one that goes underwater or something. I need to know where these are going. My problem. You are a sulfur boy. You are a copper boy. I don't even think I'm gonna bother marking you guys. You guys are just doing your things. Maybe I'll put a little. Is that going on the outside of that joint? Maybe you don't fit because you're a tiny machine. Yeah, that makes sense. You're a little tiny boy. Small. Yeah, these are billboards. Ain't no damn way. I need to get them from this rooftop down into the pits of the ocean. I want to get rid of this because this is unnecessary. Okay. Like, they gotta come from here and make it down there. And these are sending that way. Like I can pinch downward. Problem is we are gonna run into this. Oh, I wanted to split this, but I'm wondering if I should. I can remove that. Might just leave it. But this is coming from the other side. It is an option, because then it cleans up this ugly belt. I think it's enough. 50, 50, 50? 50? 200 per minute. That's it? No, yeah. Actually, more than that, I lied. 'Cause this would be eating that as well. 120. 420? 320? 50, 50, 50, 50, plus 120. That's 320. It probably is enough. This has to flip. I'm gonna swap just to get rid of this. We can actually let it go, and then if it's not enough, fix it. Just leave that belt there. Oh, nope. That's not what I want. I want you. Nope, not you. You. Yes, you. That way, this gets fed, which serves both of these things, I'm pretty sure, because that's 25. Yeah, we had to do some calculations to get this properly juiced up based on the singular juice. I think I could also double my juice here if I do a little finagling. Fandangling. Peggling? But problem for another day, I think. For now, oscillators. Once we get these oscillators, like all of this shit should start kicking off again. Let me do that math again to see, to make sure. I know this is enough, but I want to see how much extra we have. None extra. None extra. Okay, I lied to myself. I thought we had extra. It's 125 per machine. There's 3 machines, which is 3.75, which is exactly what we're making. Cool. I could send it out this way. I could send it outside of the bounds of the wall and get it around this and then send it underneath. That's also an option. Is there a cleaner way to do that? Not really. Kind of is what it is. And I think even this, though, has that goofy connection. Oh, maybe not. Because I rose it. Yeah, I rose it by like 2 little poots. But that's only to reach that. It should work from this level. That might be what I do here. And then send it. Yeah, probably on this side. If I were to make an assumption. It'd be like right there. So let me do that. Let me connect this and see where we're at. What we're looking at here. I think I need to send this out a little bit. And then grab. We pinch. We punch. It's not far enough. We'll do one more little... Actually, we can't do that. Because that has to be flipped to an Audi. This has to be flipped to an Audi that way. What the hell? Which then sends her bud this way. We'll do that. Send you down into the Wonka wash. Ashawahano. But I'll do that so that you can then just connect from you into you. I kind of like it being that direction. Or that direction is fine too, I suppose. Fuck me. Okay, so now back in the spaghetti. In the meatballs. I need to figure out how in the balls we're gonna send this joint. Which honestly might just end up being down this way again. Gross? Sure. Functional? Depends on who you ask. My ass can't even get through here. Let's run this. Where's my hole? God, this is disgusting. Take me here at least so I can see what the hell's going on from this point. That brings my oscillations. I need you to somehow make it here so that I can pinch from you and then send you down into the wash. Did I do that right? Yes. Okay. And I think it'll go. Like, I don't think this is gonna be a problem. Like, you literally just go. No questions asked. Problem now is getting it. Actually, maybe not a problem, huh? Getting it as far as possible. That should just start. Blah, 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 blah. And then you're like, here, yeah? Oh, I need to do the thing again because I can't. Let's just not fight that. Page down me? Print me. Print me? Print me. No, I don't even know if I'm on it. It's there. I can see where you're at. But I don't know that you're gonna allow me the luxury of snapping where I want. Maybe I can do one of these and then send this down. And maybe I can see a little further. Not really. Not gonna let me do it from here. Actually, can I do it from here without getting hit by the train? Please. Please. Let me place you in a spot of my choosing. I think I might be able to if I just get it right. Like, I just need to pinch you. Ah! I just need to pinch you. You want me to pinch you? Like, you sound like you're clickety clanking. If I remove this train, how much of a problem is it? It's not actually any kind of problem. Love that. And then I'll just put you back. Yay! Alright, so then I'm like, you are then you are you. And then you close that gap a little bit. So now I have a you. I just need to send you. Probably want to send you the same way I sent you, right? Son of a send. Okay. So we do this. We just continue the greatness that is scamming the system. And then I send you up somewhere in this general vicinity. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Easy. Easy, baby. Because we can go as far as maybe here before we need to figure out what we're doing. Cover up your holes. That's disgusting. Boom. Okay. So now if I were to do this, I'd want you to be an insert. Actually, don't do that yet because I want to make sure I can split this in a good spot. You're like, you will hug that. You will definitely hug that. Give it a little love. This one here. Sure. You're lined up. You're lined up. You are lined up. So now you just go like this, and then you go like this. You go like this. You go like this. I don't know if I did that other one right. So then you then go incorrectly because I did not do you correctly. You go like that, and then you suckle on the thing. So now me, I just need to send you from you up into my spot. So let me figure out, before I do that, let me figure out where you are, right? Because you're my split. And I want to make sure you connect in a beautiful way. Beautiful. You're mostly right here, which I think is just going to line up with you. I'm making assumptions, but I think so. Kind of like Here-ish. Okay. So then you come up and you're like, blip, blip, blip. Sender bud. And then you're from under. You're from under bits. Oh god, it's a long pipe again. I did that wrong. Oh, we had it perfect too. Yeah, whatever. You disgust me. Do that. Plug this hole. Got so many dang holes everywhere. I don't remember which. That lined up? Yeah. So you go from you to you. Give it a little smooch on the lips. You get deleted so I can see what's going on. Which then gets a little point of suppleness, which then sends it up, yes? Which looks like it sends it all the way down the pipe. As intended, and we are officially making radio control units. Holy smokes. It took a bit, but we're here. Logistically speaking, I would love to stick some of these in a gosh darn I think it's a crafting. Is it a crafting bench? Give me one. Give me a few of them Sams. Them Sam squinches. All right, we got 20 of them joints. Give me a little dimensional depot. I think I want to do a split or a merge, yeah? Merger! And then send me this way. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And now I would probably want to do a little color job on these. These are my radio control boys. Make them a different shade of blue. Did I just color that? Oh, I did. Neat. You know, I didn't even think of that. We can color like orange based on the joints that are coming through here. Orange. You're also not even connected. What is your business here? Not even processing, brother. Not even processing. Like this one I would do a gray color. I don't even know if you're you. You're my oscillators. You're my aluminums. You're my aluminum. And it already kind of looks gray, don't it? Do it black. And then you are my oscillator, which is more of a yellow. Neat. A little bit of a yellow. Oh shit, what did I just color? Okay, I think we're good. I don't think I colored anything there. And then we'll do these black color. Why does that look like it's going reverse? Oh, because it goes bloop. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a belt, you fool. That, and that gets colored you. Because why not? Okay. And you're making, let me color you too. Why not? Because I'm having fun with colors. Make you a different color too. Boom. So now, should not have any kind of problems making the things. And I assume I should have some in my pocket. 30. Nice. Okay. Look at that. Holy smokes, we've done it. My only real concern, I didn't turn up the water. Let me turn that back up a little bit. Is to make sure that we have enough stuff going through. I think we do though. I've done the math for the most part. Because I guess maybe water might be a... Just put it to 140. Since one of those spits water back out, if that water doesn't have a place to go, it becomes a problem. Which one of you bozos is spitting water out? It's you, right? Yeah. As long as that has a place to go. I mean, I reduced it as much as I could. It's the only concern. It does turn back into that water, which then gets fed through the pipes and shit. Worst case scenario, I can just flush, I guess, or bottle some water up. I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead in case that does become a problem. But maybe it's not even a concern. Cool. Well, we can accomplish that. Let me go ahead and get this off of my list. That is you. Radio control units, 3 times speed. Beautiful machines doing things. We do still have room to expand. What is that power looking like now? Oh, this is a bad read of the power, but I think this might give me a little more of an accurate, maybe? No. Where are we jacked into the main shit? I don't even know. Here we go. Oh, we're still way low, even with all of this going. Love that. Granted, all the other machines on the backside are not moving. Plus, we have a good buffer of stuff anyway, so cool. That should all continue processing. Rubber. That I don't think is going to be a problem. Plastic should be good. Sulfur should also be fine. This should be good. Should. Okay. I don't need to babysit that. Now that we've got that going. I do have other things on my to-do list. That feels good, though. That's a leap in the right direction. Speaking of leap. Sorry. These... Okay, these are fine still. Not worried about that getting processed. That doesn't touch that. How we looking here? 9 coupons. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see what else we got going on here. This was the original plan, I think. Aluminum, copper, aluminum clad assembler, feed it, blah, blah, blah. Silica, bauxite. Yeah, I think that's the old. Oh, and the train that's over there. Yep, that's old. Get rid of that. Okay. So we have setting up smart plating. I mean, we have a shit ton of more alternative recipes. To start that, because that eventually gets me to adaptive control units. Is that what I'm looking at? Oh, because I need supercomputers and adaptive control units to make 500 assembly director systems. Our supercomputers are supercomputing. Check my trains, make sure I didn't bung something up. It looks like they are no longer colliding. They are still moving. I don't know that I have heat sinks yet. Oops. Heat sink. I don't think I do. Sink. Sink. Heat sink. I got 6. Brr. Okay. Maybe I should focus on getting that gun first. Smart plating. Automated wiring was the other thing. To get to the adaptive control units. But once I have that, yeah, we would need the wiring part of it. I don't have any of that yet. Or a good spot to put it. I need to look at that for the potential alternative recipes that we've got to maybe fit the bill a little better. Let's see. How are we looking on radio control units? Can I just send that thing that we've got waiting in the wings there? That is so fast. Holy smokes. Jack me into the Wi-Fi. Don't disconnect me. We're going full send on this. Yeah, these are still going. We're doing a send, baby. Launch me.
Milestone reached. Drones provide automated low-capacity aerial transport between drone stations. Stations need to be supplied with any kind of fuel for the drones to function. Fixit had several restrictions in place prohibiting creative use of drones. I have since removed those because I think no pioneer would ever misuse Fixit property right under their noses. Especially since everything is recorded.
Okay. Fair enough. Ah, we can send this to Nice. And by the time that goes, we can definitely send this because we have these things going. Maybe copper wire, not so much. And then it starts to get a little weird after that. Yes. Let's see. What do you require of me before I keep that on our hot bar, shall we? Keep it on my hot bar. Oh, I don't have it going into a buffer. I should have buffered it. That's dumb. But I got 2,000 in here, so maybe not as dumb as I look. Hell yeah, brother. Wow, wow, wow. This should... No. These are being manually fed for the plates. We didn't automate yet here. One of these has... I thought one of those had, Oh, I got some already in my pocket. Regular cable, I thought. Weren't we using some of that somewhere? Oh, I moved it. I moved it, that's right. I didn't need it anymore. Might be cable over here. I think I made this, like, well, it is backed up though, so I'm not eating the engines. I feel like I had cables somewhere in some kind of component that was doing a thing with cables. None of this looks like cables. What are cables even in, first of all? That's where they're all at. Well, well, well. How many do I have in my bucket here? I don't even have... I see. Okay, okay. I don't even have them going into my excess bin. Train, wait for me! Wait for me! Pick me up! Thank you. Let's see if we can pinch some cable. Well, now that these are processing, I don't know if we can pinch cable. Do I have an excess bin of cable? Probably not. You're not cable. Oh, fuck off. Did I use a bunch of alternate recipes where I didn't use cable? Oh no, here's some, here's some. I see where you're coming from, brother. Where are you coming from? Where's your suckle point? Ah, yes, you little suckler. I need 1,000? Oh, god dang it. I really need to put the excess from you, because I don't think we're using all of you. 100 per minute. Talk to me. I have... what are you making up there? Are you making high-speed connectors? You might be. You certainly are. So you're using 37.5. Yeah, no, you're only using 75 of 100. Let me siphon. Let me siphon from you. In such a way that does not interfere with what the fuck we got going on here, preferably. Hmm. How obnoxious are you? You're kind of obnoxious. You're a little obnoxious. What if I were to, like, do you, but also do you up on the wall here? But what if I did not do that and instead put you above you, and then, oh god dang it. What if I instead put you up on top of the machine? I don't want you on top, I want you floating, connected and jacked into the wall here, as if you were a storage bin. But then my ass would need to figure out how exactly I'd want to split the overflow to come back this way. Because you're not going to line up the way I would want you to. What if I just moved you a little further down the line? I mean, I'd rather have you above the thing that is making you. It's kind of where I'm at. However, I mean, I could just do a real obnoxious thing and just smart split here. And then not worry about the lineup. You are also just a conveyor splitter. Excuse you? I didn't ask you to be you. Yes, I did. My bad. You're not what I was going for there. Then I'll just send cable straight up. On the right side, you'll do a little overflow. I've re-entered the atmosphere. And then, oh, you pipe of Jawee. Well, that kind of burns my biscuits a little bit. What are you gonna do, huh? You know, maybe could have put it here. Nah, it's even still a little too tight in this joint, I think. Yeah, I would have had to move it down to even get it this far. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Out of sight, out of mind. This stuff is functioning. We're never coming back here again. I never want to see it again. I just need 30 more of them joints to sink in and we're Gucci. to send the next thing. Go ahead and bring my ass back home. Gotta double check what we got going on here. The other side is probably going to be more telling than this is. Now that the shit is all propagating into things that we need. Yeah. Okay, rubber's full. Fantastic. Love to see it. How are we looking here? Not exactly full, but not terrible. I think, okay, that should be good. This a little, I don't think that's a problem. I think we just have a slow plastic generation. I like just sent enough over here that it was enough to serve the purpose, so I think those are good. I was dumping the excess rubber, but I did stop it, so those machines not working makes sense. Yeah, this should be fine. Check out our oil situation. I did move more oils to make up for what we were using. If I did it correctly, we should be good. I think that's okay. The only reason it might not be okay is that could be a problem with our train delay. But it's not really, well, kind of is. It's a decent delay, to be fair. But I also think this is fixable. Maybe not fixable, addressable. Not really broken. Just very unoptimized. Like super unoptimized. The only thing that would tell me here, I think, is the other train. Like, that shit's gotta be full of oil. And I think it brings 2,400 buckets per joint. But if that leaves faster than this comes back, nah, there ain't no way. That's on its way. That's good. That just got there. So this is coming. If this got lower than 1,200, I would be concerned. But I don't think it will. Not at this rate. And I'm pretty sure I'm not using more than what we're pumping from the other side. I That is a long ass delay, brother. Holy shit. Yeah, no, this should be good. It's coming. Just want to make sure this gets full. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me a break. No. Jack me in, brother. Jack me in. Yeah, 2400. So this, yeah. We should be in good shape there, I reckon. If not, we'll know. We will certainly be made aware. I'm sure of it. Okay, cables are cabling. 25 extra per minute is definitely going to keep me with a buffer. Love that. Huh. Doobie doo 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 doo. Now we can send a thing for nuclear power. Holy shite balls. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? I'm scared
Milestone
now.
reached. The nuclear power plant produces dangerous radioactive nuclear waste. Fix-It reminds you that any extra limbs resulting from exposure to radiation are also contracted to work on project assembly. Fix-It also reminds you that willful exposure to radiation will not result in any bonuses regardless of how many functional limbs it produces. Project part number 7, the magnetic field generator, should enter production as soon as possible. Any unnecessary delays will be noted.
Okay. So we got drones. And we got Uranus nuclear waste. We can also get this. I believe I have this. Let me see what we got cooking here. Cable? No, what is this called? Wire? I think I got some excess jumping in. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. We certainly do. Aluminum. 200. 400. We've got excess of both also queuing in. I just need my radio joints. Man, I love automation. Balls. Automation balls. We could send that one as soon as I get more wire. Which is popping in pretty quickly, too. I mean, we need 1,000. Not as quick as I would hope, but hey, you know what? It's doing a thing. It is certainly doing a thing. That gets me into heat sink. That's a recipe, right? Cooling system fused modulator. Holy bananas. Yo, welcome back. We have made great progress since you left. I've got radio control units automated. We are cooking with butter. I wonder, like, how can I use these? Drone status, DW. I feel like it wouldn't pick up 9 inventory slots. I mean, it would reduce my spaghetti, I think, for sure. It's 2 at night for me. Oh, late owl, night owl. Home port, 9 inventory slots. Can use any fuel type is interesting. Refuels at any of its connection ports if possible. That's interesting. 9 stacks. I could potentially... Does it have a range? I guess it's range dependent on Oh, let's find out, right? You are transport. 100 megawatts for a wow port. And you are okay, so you're like a freight train. One input. What are you? Wait, what? Oh, high-speed connectors. Did I jack those in? I don't know if I jacked those in. Nope, sure didn't. Okay. That's something to do. So it would move one thing. Because it's got one input. Two input. One is for fuel. Interesting. That's a big... It's a big thing for one thing. But maybe I can tell it to move multiple things. Not multiple things. Move it to multiple locations? Very fast too? Ooh. I'm gonna have to test this and see how it functions. Which means I gotta get that wire jacked in. Alright, let me... Oh, I can't send that yet. Cable out this joint. Wire, I mean. Oh yeah, we should have that in no time. Nice. Whole map cleared in a few seconds? It's that fast? Can we jacked in here? That's insane if it's that fast. Oh, minutes? Even if it's minutes, it's still fast as hell. For not really needing to be connected to a track or anything. Huge. Huge. Alright, so where am I making these things? I'm making them here. Was I making more than I needed is the question, really, because I'm not. 375. I was making slightly more than I needed. Yes. So I could, and actually this is just getting put in my pocket. We don't really need to put that anywhere else yet. I could just dump the excess. Granted, I don't have a spot for it. I'm just gonna smart split off this. Not the best spot, but I mean, I could do like a half slab on the side here. Maybe that'll look somewhat nicer. Not that I'm worried about what it looks like. Yeah. This is fine. This is fine. You have a challenge for me? Oh no. This is already challenge enough. What is your challenge? Let's see. Joint one of these. Oh, I'm missing my. Dang it. Darn it. I need to process these. Automate. I got everything else going. 10-piece. Okay, so let me just jack these in so that I can play with the drones. Organization, depot. There's Liney up there, I think. Logistics. Smart splits. Just do you there, and then say, okay, you did what I wanted. So you go board? No. What is it called? Smart something? What the heck are you making? High-speed connector. I guess I could have left it any, but high-speed connector. We'll do overflow to the right. Then we'll send you straight into the pocket while you're not processing. Cool. Anything else I needed to jack into our system here? I don't think so. Concrete's going. I had 24 coupons in the thing. I don't have any extra oscillators. I could maybe do the excess. Because it's going to stop at some point. How many oscillators we got in here? I feel like we used those on something that I can't remember. Other than supercomputers. Maybe not. No, I feel like it's in something. Don't you lie to me. It's like in a something. Like one of those radio towers or some shit. I swear it was in something. And I didn't have them when I needed them. Oh, nuclear power. That scared me for a second. Build a huge nuclear power plant. Eventually, I'm going to try priority merger and see how that works. That's where I left off in early access. I was very scared of nuclear power. Radar tower is what it is. 25. Because of the nuclear waste. Oh, and large billboards. Okay. The nuclear waste was very intimidating, and I didn't know how to deal with it at the time. But I've heard it's been improved since then. Explorer. Oh, I still got to build a rocket launcher thing. Okay, so yeah, I should just plug that in. Let's see. Actually, I could just split here, no? Those are just slow. Which we're making just enough to send it. So we're not going to have extra until this stops, but eventually we'll have extra, so I should do it. And I'll just do it maybe off of this. Can I do it on the bottom of this? I can. Smart split. Sort of. I mean, I could do it here. I'll just do it here. And then whenever it splits, I mean, it'll send overflow that way anyway. Like after the long split. We'll just do straight output of overflow specifically. Nothing else. Oh, I gotta make more of these. Dang it. Or build a huge vertical house. Go to my MAM, please. Sure. 1 second. I don't think I have anything in there yet. No hard drives. What was I looking for? There we go. Let's see. Okay, so this. And then we'll go logistics. Do a little storage joint. Page up me. Page up. Am I locked in? Can't even tell. It looks a little low, don't it? It's slightly under, whatever. Let me make sure this works before I send it. It also is off. There we go. Okay, so you should just dump your extra. Oh, your extra here. Okay. When, if overflow happens, it'll go in there. Cool. Thanks, Stress Redemption. I haven't had one of those in a hot minute. Oh, no. A bit. Here. Oh. Butt cushion chick. Alright, just popping the MAM real quick. Where's the MAM? Can I put a MAM down? MAM down! There's something specific you're looking for in the MAM? Just to see what I got completed. Alien tech, this is where I left off. I don't quite have enough to expand further. I think I've got maybe 15 whatever they're called. I forgot what they're called. I could, well, I don't have those anymore. I used the 100 that I saved specifically for this, I think. For the amplifiers, we definitely have enough computers. I need to get those things processing. Automated. What the hell are they called? MAM? SAM. SAM fluctuators. Oh, but I have those isolated. I'll have to figure something out with that. Or I can just dump them into a machine and let it go. I think I did that at one point, but 100 of those? I need 200 of those. Which is a lot. 1,200 of those? Sam's? Pretty sure I got one Dunkin' in something. Yeah, only 400 though. Very good. Doubles everything in the machine. The speed, is that what it does? Talking about the speed upgrade? Oh, the product. The output gets doubled. Oh, I did not know that. Interesting. Okay. I definitely need to set that up so that I can have it going. And yeah, I was I originally made a launcher, a hypertube launcher, and it didn't quite work. I wanted to remake it into one that actually works at some point. I just never got back around to it because I wanted to set that up before I start messing around with something else, because that took doing this took forever. What am I missing here? Wire? Setting up all that automation took quite a bit. Sender button. Nice.
Milestone reached. The resource well pressurizer and extractor can harvest nitrogen, crude oil, and water from underground wells. Nitrogen, being a gas, does not need pumps for pipeline transportation. Fixit does not process most of your metrics, but I do. According to Fixit predictions, you are exploiting this planet with unexpected efficiency. They did always struggle to see the true potential of things. Nothing about you is unexpected to me, and therefore you are performing exactly as expected.
Was that an insult? I don't know how to take that. How dare she? Ada. Yeah, because I have everything else. I just don't have the 100 gigawatts of SAM fluctuators. I don't have a lot of steel pipe either. I think I have excess going into my thing. Yeah, I do. What was that in? Manufacturer? Send it in this thing. $60 per minute. Pull the SAM out of here. And just send in encroaching. It should be fine. Do a little send out. Send out of the thing. Did I make it the wrong way? I think I did. Send out of the thing. Alright. So run that. I already forgot what I needed for that. Sheesh. Steel pipes and wire. And that's already cooking, so we don't have to worry about that. Send that in. Send that in. Send you a little connection job. You'll do what you can with what you got. Cool. Just make it by hand. Not worth automating. Yeah, I don't want to sit here and do it though. If I could just do that, it'll at least kind of make itself. Just have to fill it every so often. Oh, damn near to this. Very nice. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. Cooling system, heatsink, gas. What are we looking at here for heat sinks? Oh, actually not terrible. Cooling system? What is even this? Nitrogen gas? Oh, shit. Okay. And this, I assume, is just... Yeah. But it looks like we can just jack straight into it without needing to... It's considered a fluid tank, but it takes a gas. Interesting. Interesting. Hmm. That's gonna get a little messy, I think. Acid. Rocket fuel. What was the other recipe we got? Let's see. Heatsink cooling system. Fused modular frame. I needed these for that recipe in the MAM, I think. Source well extractor. Scan. Oh, I know where I think I have marked where nitrogen is. Pretty sure I did. I found a bunch of nodes for it. And now that I'm thinking about this, this also pulls up water, right? Pretty sure. Because it's the same type of node. Resource well, yep. Water source, yep. Gas. So uranium. What is even... Okay, we don't even know yet how to deal with that. Use this fuel for nuclear power plants. Okay, uranium. Yep. Sulfuric acid. Okay. Oh, it creates acid as a byproduct. Uranium rod. So I know where a bunch of uranium is. I know where we can make that. I mean, I can get that far. I would have to automate that. Oh, here's this stuff. Magnetic field generators. Oh. Need last research for nuclear power. Yeah, because I don't know. That would just... That nuclear waste is gonna screw me over. Or uranium waste. Handle with caution. Very radioactive. Plutonium waste. The byproduct of consuming plutonium fuel rods in a nuclear power plant must be safe. Handle with caution. Non-fissile uranium, meaning it cannot be used for nuclear fission. It can, however, be converted into fissile plutonium in the particle accelerator. Holy shit. This is getting insane. Okay. Okay, I'll worry about that when I have that far. 250, that gets me that recipe. That gets me the cube recipe. That other one? I don't even know what the hell that is. That's not that. Oh, that's... No? What the hell is that thing? Oh, is that what I have marked here? Assembly Director Systems? Yeah, that is that. Which is why I was doing this. Which is why I need to do that. Okay. Lots of things to do still. Smart plating, automated wiring gets us to potentially that. Assembly Director Systems. It would make sense to build that over there, but I feel like that's gonna start getting messier. And I might consider using drone to do some of that stuff and move some of that stuff in a space we can better handle it. All right, let me write these down because I don't know these other things. I already forgot. Magnetic field generator. Magnetic field generator. 250 something or others, and then 100 something or others. You are not you are nuclear pasta. Pasta. And then you are 250 thermal propulsion rockets. Propulsion rockets. Propulsion. Okay. Hey. Be right back. All right. Scannable resource, nitrogen gas. Superconducting magnets. So I would want to get, if I can get to that point, to get magnetic field generators. Which isn't crazy, excuse me. Because I have these already automated. Kind of messy, but they are automated. 1 per minute. Okay, I mean, we should have plenty of those if that's the case. I think I'm using the steel recipe, which I could swap to the rubber recipe because we got a bunch of rubber over there now. However, this is more or less the bottleneck. AI limiters. We have any over there? We might. Let me see. So this is magnetic field generators. Is a lot of things. You are 5 versatile frameworks. And then 2 electromagnetic control rods is 1 MFG. And then I'm gonna say electromagnetic control rods. Even the names are insane. Is stator plus AI control unit. Re-entry complete. Which is where it's gonna get messier because I don't know that I have both of these in the same spot. I don't know if I have extra of these either. But that is also just that, which we have plenty of this. Not so much of that, but we might have an alternative steel recipe. I gotta look and see what we got going on here, because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think I got this good alternative here. Assuming I have enough steel. Might have to modify that area a little bit. Because we also need that for that, which is interesting because that's something else I need to automate too. So I'm wondering, I think that's where I need to make it and where we're at, because that's part of it. I gotta think about that, because that's a weird plan of attack. That makes 4. So I'd say we want a minimum of 6 of those and 4 of those. 4 AI control units. Which equals 4 of you. And then if it's only 2, or if it's 2, we could either speed it up to produce more, which we probably should do, because I need 500 of those. But that means I need 10 frameworks, which I think we have enough for, maybe. But that should get me there. That doesn't seem crazy, does it? I'll do some math on this and figure that out, because that's copper. AI control unit is copper sheets and quick wire. Yes. And then I think we already looked at this one, right? Let me write this down anyway. Stator is quick wire. It's a good recipe. Steel pipe. So quick wire, definitely attainable in this area. Anything else we're missing there for that? I don't think so. Need to do some math and figure out how we're gonna create it. Thermal propulsion rockets, can I even do that yet? I don't think so. That's in this. Yeah, and we can't do that till we got fused modular frames, which leads me down the rabbit hole of a blender. So fused modular frames, probably a higher priority. Fused modular frame automation. Is it doable? Will it blend? Certainly goes in a blender. Nitrogen gas. So that's part of the notes. Requires nitrogen gas. Which... Oh, it shows me on the map now. Show me gas? Oh, you do! I don't need my markers anymore. What do the dots mean? I mean, I know it was pure because I had it marked as pure. Oh, that's how many nodes there are. I see what it's doing. Holy shit, okay. 2 normal, 4 pure. Sick. Okay. Water. Definitely in the vicinity. I mean, so was just water, period. So not that exciting. I did mark a uranium pocket here. I know there's uranium there. A little bit of SAM. I know there's gas out there as well because I marked that. Actually, I think it's showing because my radar, right? Duh. Oh, right. That's not... I'm not jacked into that yet because I didn't need it. We got more nitrogen gas that way. Interesting. Okay. A little out of our way, I'd say. What do I need here? Nitrogen gas. Let me see. Modular frame. Yeah, shit. We'd need heavy modular frame. Heavy modular frame. Aluminum. What is that called? Casing? Aluminum casing and the nitrogen gas. That's a tough one. Is this doable? Question mark. Maybe. Of course it's doable. Where? Not sure yet. But I assume some of these probably live near bauxite, right? Probably not, because it would make it even more of a challenge. Which makes sense. Yeah, that's the one we're tapped into. Also technically tapped into that. That's going to that one. Which we could, I mean, run this train towards the gas. This is actually processing aluminum stuff here anyway, so we can move that to that. The only thing missing at that point would be the frames, which we have at our main... our main situation over here. There is gas this way. Oh yeah, spider territory. I remember exactly where that is. And we technically have aluminum over here too. Actually, it's more here. That maybe makes more sense, but then I got a train to grab. It's gonna get messy as hell. Unless I fix my train. Which, maybe that's something I should do. Alright. How long have I been streaming? It's almost, it's already 9 o'clock. Before I start getting sucked into more stuff, we've gotten all the unlocks I can currently grab. I think it's a good time to stop stream. Sort of plan out WTF I'm gonna do about the next requirements. And just kind of continue down the path of greatness that we have started. I know I gotta go back and do automated wiring and smart plating and then tie back into the other shit. Equally important. Let me actually grab the SAM while we're about to exit. Because I need that to go into this. To feed the things. To continue getting some of this. To get to 100. Fantastic. We're almost there already. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. We'll be back to play some more of this and figure out what the next steps are to continue making the things, to make the things, to unlock things, and make more things. Till then, have a great rest of your night. I'll see you next time.